Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. What I'd like to do today is go through another book, and the book that I've selected for this episode is entitled Imperfect Courage by an author named Jessica Honegger, published on the 14th of August 2018. And this book focuses on and centers around the message of growth, courage, and taking imperfect action. So let's see what we can learn from this book and what we can add to our inventory of skills to help us traverse the path of life. So the first key takeaway from this book is where the author says that going scared is part of the journey. You can't wait for perfection, for when everything's going to be perfect. You've got to step into the unknown and go scared and know that it is part of every journey, because life is unpredictable and we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but you need the courage to take the first step and to keep on going, knowing that you don't know what you're going to encounter, but to be confident that regardless of what you encounter, you're going to be able to deal with it. So courage isn't about waiting until fear disappears. It's about acting in spite of it. Jessica emphasizes that courage is built into doing things that scare you, whether it's starting a business, speaking up in meetings, or making big life decisions. The feeling of fear is often a sign that you're stepping into growth. Going scared means choosing action over hesitation and trusting that you'll figure it out along the way. But in order to get there, you need to start from where you currently are. You don't need to have all the answers or a perfect plan to start. Jessica's own entrepreneurial journey with Noonday Collection began from a place of personal need and a willingness to take imperfect steps towards her magnificent goal. She encourages us to take small, meaningful actions that align with our values without waiting for everything to be okay, without waiting for everything to be perfect. Starting where you are with what you have is a powerful way to build momentum, because momentum is what's going to get you where you need to go. Along the way, we need to understand that we need to leverage and to embrace the power of community. Jessica emphasizes that courage grows in community. It's an important point, that one there. Courage grows when you're surrounded by people who support you. The people around you can offer the support and accountability that help propel you and push you forward when self-doubt inevitably starts to creep in. The journey of growth is rarely a solo endeavor, and leaning on others for encouragement, resources, and productive feedback is essential. You don't have to face your fears alone. Find those who inspire you and walk alongside you. Your mess can be your message, because life isn't perfect. It's not perfect for anybody, and your particular struggles may actually be the very thing that connects you to others. Jessica's story of adopting her son and starting Noonday Collection in the midst of personal chaos highlights that our challenges and our imperfections are not weaknesses, but particular strengths. When we share our vulnerabilities, we invite others to relate and inspire them to take brave steps in their own lives. We look at the importance of empathy, understanding others' struggles, and showing compassion is a key part of becoming courageous. Jessica discusses how expanding our empathy to others helps us step outside our own comfort zones. It's easy to judge others from afar, but when we approach people with understanding and vulnerability, we create important, valuable, powerful connections that allow for both personal growth and collective empowerment. So we need to understand that impact starts small. Every big change starts with small steps. Jessica's work with Noonday Collection began from humble beginnings, but over time it made a significant impact on the lives of artisans and communities. She encourages us to focus on making a difference in small, everyday ways, whether by helping a friend, supporting a cause, or starting a new project. Small, consistent actions are the building blocks of long-term, powerful change. And to understand that failure is part of the process. Mistakes are not signs of defect. They are opportunities to learn and improve and to grow. And Jessica openly shares her business failures and personal setbacks, emphasizing that failure doesn't make you a failure. Rather, it's a necessary part of your growth and success. The key is to embrace failure as a teacher, not as a barrier. Learning from mistakes helps us become more resilient and better equipped for future challenges. We need to live with purpose and not perfection. Perfection can be paralyzing. Striving for flawless results often prevents us from even starting, as we fear judgment or failure. Jessica urges us to shift our focus from perfection to purpose, understanding that reality matters to us and aligning our actions with those values. We need to understand what really matters to us. That's the key, and allowing our actions to align with those values. Because by letting go of the need to be perfect, we can begin to live more authentically and take steps towards bigger goals. We need to be resilient and to face rejection. Not everyone will support our dreams, and that's okay. Jessica highlights the importance of resilience when faced with rejection or criticism, and to understand that the world really needs what you have to offer. Your unique experiences, perspectives, and skills have the potential to make a real difference to somebody at least. Jessica inspires us to stop doubting our worth and to see the value in our contributions. No matter how small you may feel, your actions and your voice actually matter. The world is waiting for the gifts that only you can bring, and stepping out of your comfort zone is how you unlock that potential.